This is my absolute no BS guide on how to build an aesthetic body. A few years ago and pretty much every single day before that, I had a normal life, right? I had nothing to live for, I had no purpose, I was unfulfilled, pretty much like any other kid, right? I had nothing to live for other than playing video games. And it wasn't until I built the body of my dreams, until I built a physique that I was proud of, that my life significantly changed. And to be honest, making that decision has been one of the, if not the biggest life decision I've ever made. It has had the most positive impact on my life and started off completely started off my self-improvement journey. Looking good is not vague, it is strong and masculine. Because a strong masculine man, he takes care of his appearance. Because if you don't even have the discipline to take care of yourself, of your physique, what makes you think that you're ever gonna thrive in life, you're ever gonna achieve goals? So looking good is not vague. If anyone tells you that, they're simply using that as an excuse to be a fat, lazy piece of crap. I'm sorry, but that is simply the truth. Wanting to look good, that is the complete opposite of vague. It is strong and masculine and disciplined, and something you should definitely strive for. So first of all, to build an aesthetic physique, you need to build that upside down triangle. And for that, you're gonna need to focus on 6 aesthetic muscle groups, while at the same time obviously working out all around your body. I'm not saying that you should skip leg day. However, you should prioritize 6 aesthetic muscle groups, which include the chest, specifically the upper chest, which makes your chest look more fuller, your lats, which spread your shoulders apart and make your shoulders look more broad, the shoulders, the deltoids, specifically the lateral delt, which rounds up your shoulders and really makes you look more aesthetic, the neck, traps, which make your upper body look a lot rounder and more masculine, and finally the abs, which is obviously that iconic muscle which we cannot forget. Obviously, we're going to do this through resistance training, and to do this, you need to first establish your starting point. If you're skinny or skinny fat, always bulk up, be in a calorie surplus. This simply means to eat above your maintenance calories, 200, 300, 400 calories max, a calorie surplus, in order to optimally build muscle. And if you're obese or have a tremendous or significant amount of body fat, then you should cut and build muscle and lose fat at the same time. Apart from this, you're gonna want to have good nutrition, obviously. So there's gonna be 4 things. Like I just said, build the 6 aesthetic muscle groups as well as hit every single part of your body proportionally with a good training split, with a good training structure, meaning that you're gonna have to have a good workout routine. Because this is how you build an aesthetic physique. This is how you build a physique that is admirable, that has a good amount of muscle, and at the same time looks very good. That is relatively lean. Like I said, have a good workout routine which hits all of these muscles as well as every single other muscle in your body, which you can progressively overload with. And to be honest, the split doesn't really matter as long as you can progressively overload it, meaning that you're continuously making progress, you're continuously getting stronger. And this is obviously the clear indicator that you're getting stronger and that you're building muscle. And to be honest, simply focus on training to failure or near failure. Near failure, if not absolute failure. Train intensely and continuously progressively overload. If you did 4 sets of 30 pounds on curls last week, then do 4 sets of 30, but do 1 extra rep in each one of those sets. And continuously do that until you can up the weight and do 4 sets of 8, until you can do 4 sets of 12, and then you up the weight again. That is simply progressive overload. Simply doing a harder workout than you did last time, every single time, and you will build muscle this one. Finally, nutrition, like I just said. If you are skinny or skinny fat, then you should have to bulk, meaning that you're eating enough as well as eat enough protein. 0.8 grams to 1 gram per pound of body weight is optimal. Less if you're a little bit more obese and have more body fat, since you should eat more protein per pound of lean body mass, not necessarily fat. And that is it. A quick, easy, no BS guide on how to build an aesthetic physique. Work hard through progressive overload. Doesn't matter, just any sort of resistance training, whether it's weights or calisthenics. Eat enough, meaning you eat enough calories, eat enough protein, and finally, recover well, which obviously means they have to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep per night, meaning that you do have to advocate 9 hours of bed every single day, because hours in bed and hours of sleep are 2 very different things. If you want to learn anything else related to masculinity, or you like these type of videos, then make sure to subscribe and learn more about building an aesthetic physique and becoming a strong masculine man. It's a win-win for the both of us. Also, check out the description below if you want to learn more on how to build an aesthetic physique. And do it for your future self.